Day 2 and we are off to Havelock Island, which is now renamed as Swaraj Island. The way to go to Havelock Island from Port Blair is to take this beautiful ferry ride that I am sure you're gonna love. So the weather on the deck was pretty hot, but we had a good mix of like part sunny and part cloudy weather. In the distance you would see these blue-green hills that made the journey all the more scenic. And I think the ferry ride is the only way to get to the Havelock Island. So we stayed at the Dolphin Resort, more on that later. It was a 20-25 minute cab ride to the resort. That's mostly just about how much time it takes to travel from one place to another in this island, given it's fairly small in size. Let's now go over the stunning resort that we stayed at. The entire property has this green cover, so you can see coconut trees, green grasslands, several kinds of palm trees and a lot of greenery in general. And the resort also has a restaurant that serves some great fish, so do try it. But the main highlight of this place had to be this private beach, this gorgeous private beach that ran in parallel with the entire property. So we basically got to have all this gorgeousness all to ourselves. This is the view from our hotel, kind of like a private resort. Lush trees and the resort towards that side. Here we have amazing waves, crystal clear blue water. कोई कचरा नहीं. Some islands at the far side. एक दूर वहाँ किश्ती है. और यहाँ मेरी मम्मी है पत्थर इकट्ठे करते हुए और मिट्टी के साथ खेलते हुए. Bright sunny day. बहुत पत्थर है, some stones, rocks. In my opinion, one of the best ways to explore an island is on a scooty. And what better way or day to do it than a warm summer evening with a beautiful sunset. So we were actually heading out to a petrol pump. There's like one petrol pump on this entire island, and this petrol pump happened to be just on the other end of this beach called Kaala, Pathar, where we were supposed to be meeting our parents for the sunset. And by the time we could get to the petrol pump, get the fuel filled, and then head back again in an entire opposite direction to the Kaala Pathar beach, it was already pretty dark, unfortunately, and the sun had already set. So that pretty much wraps up our day 1 in the beautiful Havelock Island. Fresh morning and now we are headed to the Radhanagar beach. Honestly, this was the best. Like the best beach I have seen so far. Do let me know what you think of it. sheer grandness of this beach. So beautiful. Soft talcum like sand again. So after a very successful trip to the beach, we had such cool plans for the night. Our local guide had actually informed us that the rare phenomena of bioluminescence can be observed on this Havelock Island. And we were all set and prepared to head out and observe this bioluminescence on our night kayaks. So it was such a fun experience. More so probably because we were absolutely unaware that this phenomenon can be observed from India itself, let alone from the place that we were actually visiting, like the Havelock Island. So it was really cool and unexpected. So this is the place where we started kayaking from. However, here onwards the lake was completely like pitch dark. We did observe bioluminescence, but it could not be shot on camera because of the low lighting. But it was like an experience to remember for a lifetime. Day 3 and we are finally checking out of this resort. Heading towards Neil Island, but God, I will miss Havelock Island. This was such a fun, beautiful place. It was so clean and the beaches were so gorgeous. If given a chance again, I would literally go here in a drop of a hat. Like, no jokes. For the final part of this vacation and series, we'll be covering the Neil Island. And to get to that Neil Island, we will be boarding a ferry from this jetty point. So let's see how that goes. If you happen to like this video, please show some love and support and follow along for another video on Neil Island. Thank you.